Hi, my name is Cameron, and I am an electrical instrumentation technician at McCain Foods. Today we'll be learning about bearings and how to install them using science. Bearings are found all over and are used to reduce friction between one or more rotating surfaces. Bearings can be made from all different materials such as bronze, plastic, and steel. Does anyone know of an example of where a bearing is used? Bearings are used in manufacturing equipment, but also are used in machines that we all are familiar with, such as cars, skateboards, lawnmowers, and garage doors. As an example to how science and bearings go together, we will be installing a bearing onto a drive shaft using thermal properties of steel. Here I have a bearing and a shaft that are within 5/10,000ths of an inch in size of each other. I'll show you how the bearing will not go onto the shaft. In order to get the bearing onto the shaft, we will have to cause the inner race of the bearing to expand. Does anyone know how we can accomplish this? We'll use a bearing heater in order to heat up the bearing to 190 degrees. This should cause the bearing's inner race diameter to expand by a few thousandths of an inch, which will in turn give us enough clearance to fit the bearing to the shaft. The bearing will be heated through induction. Placing the bearing within the magnetic field generated by the electricity causes the bearing to create eddy currents, which will result in heat buildup in the bearing. Once the bearing is up to temperature, indicated by this temperature indicator stick, we will remove the bearing and quickly set it onto the shaft. The bearing is ready as indicated by the liquefying of the indicator. We can now install the bearing onto the shaft. See how much easier it is to install a bearing using science?